Hello and welcome back. So this is the Eel Castle Cup and my adventures in Denmark. I'm 2-2 at the moment, so the result hasn't been great in this tournament, and I've made a lot of mistakes. City of Brass, you do take a damage, but yeah, that's how it goes. So let's see if we can turn this around. I'm 2-2, so let's see how this goes. But first, we have to take a look at the decks. Okay, so first let's just put up my deck here. I've talked about it earlier and I made a Deckteck, so if you want to look more you can pause the video and look, but let's take a look at my opponent's deck. Player name is Karsten, and he's bringing this really cool red Parfait deck. So the Parfait is the artifact package. You have the Relic Barrier, Holding Mind, Anchor of Mishra, Winter Orb, Blackwise, and Icy Manipulators. All those have great synergy. And what to do with the rest of the deck? Yeah, you can play different colors, but you have chosen to play red. Red gives you Blood Moon, and that is sweet with Blackwise and all that. Red also give you lightning bolts. He has an artifact blast and a fork and some ball lightnings. So a really cool deck. So let's see how this goes. Game number 1. Let's see what we have to work with here. I see 2 Moxes and a bunch of yeah, can't keep that one. Let's see the second hand. There's a Mox Pearl, a factory, bunch of blue cards. So I can't cast any spells here. So let's go to 5. And here's the third hand. Let's see. Ooh, I see Ancestral, Library, 2 Moxes. Can't cast any spells, but if I draw blue mana, this hand is really good. That would get me up to 7 cards really quick. But I have to put down 2 cards. So am I thinking about putting down Library? And okay, I understand mana drain. That's double blue, but no. Don't do this. Play at home, kids. Because the green Mox, I only have regrowth in my main deck, so it's really stupid to keep that card over a library when you have an Ancestral in your hand. And there is the punishment. The white Mox is destroyed by a shatter. I have a bunch of 2 Suchis, Sarah Angel, but can't cast them. And there's a copy artifact. But looks like my opponent has a pretty slow start as well. And there is a Tundra. That's good. That's Ancestral. And a fork. That's cool to see. So the fork is making a copy of the Ancestral, and he draw 3 cards first, and then my Ancestral resolves. And 3 new cards, but only a factory. So I'm still pretty mana screwed. Have to discard 1 Brain Geyser. So there's a Blackwise. There's a bit of a glare. And a shatter on my Mox. And I have 7 cards. So that's 3 damage. A blue Mox, that's a really good draw. Wow, Artifact Blast. Counter target artifact. A lot of cool cards in this red deck. So I could cast Copy Artifact to make a copy of the Blackwise, but that's not good at all. But I still have 6 cards in my hand, so that's 2 damage next turn. Come on, please remember to take the 2 damage. Yeah, that's good. Okay, a Tundra, that is a good draw. Now here comes a very risky play. I'm activating my factory, so it's become a 2/2 artifact creature, then cast a copy artifact. But my opponent has a lightning bolt, and then I have to make a copy of the Blackwise. But it's a really risky play, but since that Blackwise is in play, I have to try to cast some spells, so that's why I did it. 2 Suchis and 2 Serra Angels and a counter spell in my hand, but only 2 mana. And there is a Ank of Mishra and a Winter Orb. So take 1 damage from Blackwise, play a land. Now I need to take 2 damage from the Ankh. Please take that damage. Okay, so I take some damage from the Blackwise. I still haven't taken any damage from that Ankh of Mishra. Let's see if I remember it eventually. So I'm thinking about casting Fellow Stone. But I have a counter spell, so I'm holding up that double blue. Yes! I do remember. Oh, I've done so many sloppy plays in this tournament with all the tapping of City of Brass and not taking damage, so that's good. But here again, I need to take some Blackwise damage. Very good. It's so embarrassing to do commentary on these videos when I cheat and I make mistakes. So this game 1 is going horrible. My hand is full of expensive cards. There's a Winter Orb in play. Can only untap 1 land each turn. Take some damage from Blackwise. There's a copy artifact, so I can make a copy of something I don't need. Yes, this is a horrible situation. If you play lands, you can take damage. If you don't play spells, you take damage from Blackwise. You can only untap 1 land, so that artifact combination is really good. Ball lightning, so I get to use my counter spell. But take some damage from Blackwise. Can only untap 1 land, down to 5 life. Really been struggling with mana in this tournament. Of course, in this game, everything could have been solved if I had that library in my hand. And then I died to Blackwise. So that's game for him. So let's quickly talk some sideboard. So I'm playing against a red Parfait deck. The blue Elemental Blast is great. Divine Offering is great. I have to cut some burn and a copy artifact. Of course, I should have taken out the Sword of Plowshares, so that was a mistake. But let's go to the next game. Right, game number 2. Let's see what we have here. Oh, lots of land. Psionic Blast, Lightning Bolt, Disenchant, and the rest is land. It is 4 spells. No, it's 3 spells and 4 mana. Those burn cards aren't that good against this red control deck, so I'll take a new hand. If this hand was against a weenie deck, it could be better. And here, this looks like a keep. 2 factories, a strip mine, soul ring, copy artifact, so I can make a bunch of factories here. I think the right play is to put down the fellow stone, because I have a city of brass as well. Yeah, take the fellow stone. No. So last minute I switch to a strip mine, soldering into a fellow stone, and putting down that strip mine, and instant regret. My opponent has a library. So that sucked, but I can go for a pretty fast factory attack here. I can have 3 factories now, and yeah, I can do a lot of early damage, and the library start is often slow, so there could be a window here to win a quick game 2 here, because now I can attack for 6. And no bolt from my opponent. A disenchant in my hand. My opponent is down to 11. Tapping 3 mana. That's a blood moon, and I have that disenchant. So that was really lucky, because that blood moon would have destroyed my entire game plan of a factory beatdown. Of course, when your opponent plays blood moon and you have disenchant, when the blood moon is on stack, you tap your land for white mana, and then when it resolves, you can cast it. Once again, attack for 6. There's a shatter on one of them. He still takes 4, puts him down to 1. So 2 factories. He has a bunch of cards in his hand. Tapping 4 mana for 2 relic barriers. They can be used to tap down my factories. There you go. Sword Closure and a Tundra in my hand. A Wheel of Fortune. Okay, that is good. Let's spin the wheel. A Wheel of Fortune. I'm using a City of Brass, so I should take 1 damage. It resolves. Hopefully I can win on the spot here. Oh, there's a Psionic Blast and a counter spell. That's perfect. Of course my opponent could have Red Blast, but he has discarded 3 of them, so this should be game. Okay, so we go to game 3. Game number 3. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. Finally, a solid hand here. Tundra, Ancestral. A Wheel of Fortune, if something goes bad. There's a Demonic Tutor. My opponent is mulliganing to 6. And he is on the play. Mountain. So of course here Red Elemental Blast is an issue. So I'll go for an end of turn Ancestral. Then I don't have to discard until the end of my next turn. Once again, Not that much mana here. There is a fellow stone. Is that 7 or 8 cards? Yeah, I have to discard 1 card. And I discard the wheel. Mana. I have 2 Sarah Angels in my hand, so getting some more white mana is great. So I have 4 mana. Mana drain. So next turn I can play the first Sarah Angel. So should I just cast it, or should I be more careful? There's a fellow stone. Looks like I'm waiting a bit. Of course, the best is if I could cast Angel and have 2 blue backup for my mana drain. But then again, he's playing mono red, so he doesn't have that many answers. Ooh, and there's a library and 6 cards. So should I pump the brake? Yeah, looks like I'm doing that. There's a mana drain on the Blood Moon. Chaos Orb. But yeah, so the mana drain gave me 3 mana, so I can cast Sarah Angel with only tapping 2 lands. And here, yeah, let's go for the second one. 2 angels. Life's good. Even remember to take a damage from the City of Brass. What a fantastic player I am. Oh. Ooh, Mind Twist. That should seal the deal here. I wonder what my opponent has. There's a Mind Twist. Ooh, there are a bunch of shadows. Okay, attacking for 8 again, puts my opponent down to 7. Then down to 5, 4. And casting a Demonic Tutor for a counter spell. How about a Psionic Blast? I think my opponent said you should probably take a Psionic Blast, and I was like, yeah, right. That was stupid. All right, and I win. GG. So I won 2-1. So I'm recording this at the end of Easter, and there was recently a really cool tournament called Noob Fest, and I was staying home with the kids, but I sent my wife, and she went 5-2 with a Fantasy Zoo deck, and made the top 16. So that's really cool. So that makes me proud. And the event was won by Leo Brunner, and he's a really cool dude. I met him at Arvika, so congratulations, Leo. Well played. We were sitting and watching the stream, me and some of the Farmstead crew. So yeah, that was really interesting. And the finalists, there was 4 War Mammoth in the deck. It was some Luis, I think his name was. So that was a really spicy deck, going all the way to the final with a War Mammoth. So I like it. So that was some Farmstead news, and yeah, let's talk next week, shall we? You should like this video and subscribe and make a comment. Okay, thank you for watching, and goodbye.